Beyonce be bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays I get you lying now. Nowadays be out of line.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Here we go. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Taking a look at Portland.
A 5-game series is a sprint. Even for the higher seeds, it feels like a must-win. Because if you don't, you lose home court advantage and have to win 3 of the next 4.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Mobley on a screen. Back to Suggs. Pass to Brown. From the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Nice dime from the combo guard Suggs. Excellent work setting up his teammate.
Left side Brunson. A deep 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Brown. No good on the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wagner outside. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks. Number 9, Asar Thomas.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by Dallas. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Sturdy play by Suggs. He doesn't let the hit mess with his shot, and he's going to the line.
That's good from Suggs. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Brunson. Over Suggs. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Mobley. Down low. To Tadze. And it's rejected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Here's Suggs. He squares up and sinks it. Suggs has got 5 points.
A solid jump shooter. Now the defense has to get up on Suggs, or that's going to happen.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Brunson.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Brown. Back to Suggs. Here's Brown. Fires from deep. Lively grabs a miss. Brunson looks it over. Now Thompson. He shoots a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Thompson continuing to work on that shot, hoping to become more consistent as an outside threat.
Here's Suggs. Here's Batase. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Mavericks trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. He feels the X factor in this one could be CJ McCollum. Coach said his combination of scoring and playmaking is elite, and his teammates follow his lead. We can't afford to let him go off tonight. That would make it an uphill battle. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Mavericks trail by 3. Now Brunson. Pass to Abaji. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Bailey. And he buries his first look.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And here's Wagner. Here's Lively. The kick out to Brunson. The three-pointer off the mark. Portland leading by 5. Here's Brown. Pass to Suggs. And he drives in. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Brunson. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Blazers ball.
On offense, here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 14-5 run. Pass to De Silva. Here's Brown. Unloads from 13. And here's Brunson. Wagner on the wing. right side. Drops one in from the wing.
Timeout, timeout.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Trailblazers lead by 5. Suggs, left side. Here's Bailey. On. Target from range. Bailey's got 5 points.
I just love the ball.
Here's Brunson. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Now here's Suggs. He has 7. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Now the lineup for your Trailblazer. Number 33, Tumani.
The 3 from Suggs. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the inside. And they recover it. McCollum on the wing. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas.
Shot clock violation.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Portland making the switch here.
Number 25.
Portland leading by 11. Sasser with the ball. Pass to Kamari. Here's Brown. To the wing, right side. Here's Kamari. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Mavericks ball. Checking in for the Mavericks. Number 9.
Now here's Brunson. Now Wagner.
And you can't be too physical with how you guard Wagner. That's asking for trouble.
And look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far from Portland.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Brown. Satase with a screen. 6 to shoot. 19-footer. It's good. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And he comes up with a bucket. Bailey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Pass to Valanciunas. For three, McCollum. It's rebounded by Matase. Now Portland with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Bailey. Nice move.
Oh, man.
Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Defensive foul.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Mavericks trail by 16. And here's Brunson. To the middle. Here's Butler. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
Sasser outside. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Batase. Stolen by Valanciunas. Now here's Brunson. On the take. And he makes it on the layup.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Fourth team foul.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. Takes a three. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Portland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. And, guys, the Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Sasser with the ball. He's scoreless. Richardson for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Back to Wagner. Pass to Brunson. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
Franz Wagner. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Portland leading by 13. Here's Sasser. Pass to Batase. Richardson with it. Wagner with a steal. And here's Valanciunas. Up and over Richardson. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Richardson from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Valanciunas with it. Back to McCollum. Now Wagner. Oh, misses the dunk. So it's Portland now. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Sasser outside. And he buries his first look.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Valanciunas. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Richardson. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Wagner. Outside Richardson. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Sasser. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Wagner. And a two-handed jam.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Trailblazers lead by 13. Now here's Suggs. He's got 10. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Franz Wagner. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. That's good from Suggs.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Pass to Wagner. Inside. Valanciunas. And he banks in the layup. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Out to the wing. Here's Bailey. Here's De Silva. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Wagner. Pass to Topic. Back to Wagner. Good D by Mobley.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Second team foul. Maverick substitution. Number 2. Derek.
So it's Portland now. To the wing on the left. Jacks up a 3. Bailey's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 14. Pass to Topic. Wagner with a screen. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker. Don't let him shoot that.
Here's Bailey, defended by Thompson. And Bailey gets it to go. 12 points for him.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Topic. And he lobs it up top.
And how about the hops on Wagner? Excellent job recognizing and finishing off the alley-oop.
Suggs outside. To the paint. Pass to Mobley. Back to Suggs. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Wagner for three. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
Pass to De Silva. Now here's Suggs. Here's Brown. 2 on the clock. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Topic. No points yet. It's stolen. Here we go. He's all alone. And Mobley throws it down.
And look at the mobility there from Mobley. Excellent at executing in the open floor.
Pass to Wagner. To the inside. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Here's Bailey. The 3 is up. That one is off. On the wing, Thompson. Kispert outside. Wagner in the high post. Mobley grabs the board. Portland leading by 13. Now Suggs. He's got 13. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Mobley, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Lets the 3 fly. Second shot opportunity. Here's Lively. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Pass to Brown. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the long J. Brown's got 11 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that one's good for Brunson.
They're making a few more 3s this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's Bailey. 12 points for him. And here's Suggs. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8. To the middle. Pass to Thompson. Here's Abaji. Outside Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Suggs. And that one goes in. As he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
That's good from Suggs. Mavericks trail by 14. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Inside. Here's Lively. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lively's gotten 4 this quarter.
It just feels like every year Brunson has sharpened his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that his position, he's got to move it around.
Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. It's stolen by Lively. And now the Mavs on the run. And the basket by Agbaji. Agbaji's got his first basket.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
They set the pick. Here's Suggs. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so that's the end of the first half. Trailblazers out in front, up by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Portland leading by 10. Pass to Sasser. To the paint.
And once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Here's Agbaji. Here's Thompson. And it's Portland with a rebound.
That was a clever move to try to lose the defender in midair there, even if he didn't knock down the shot.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The tenacity from Suggs. He doesn't back down from anyone when he's knifing inside.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. Suggs hits them both. Mavericks trail by 14. Brunson with it. Pass to Agbaji. And here's Brunson. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Batase.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Bailey. Driving inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his 3rd foul so far. There's McCullough with the 3.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Bailey. Off target with the 3. Mavericks trail by 16. Here's Agbaji. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Portland leading by 14. Now here's Suggs. Give him 20. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Bailey. 14 points for him. Lively grabs the miss.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Thompson goes in. Out to McCullum. The putback. It's good on the putback.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Now Suggs. Pass to Bailey. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Here's Brunson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That free throw no good.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
Portland leading by 13. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Bailey. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
There's Wagner off the drive. And he throws it down with one hand.
Nice play by Wagner. A really good athlete with excellent body control.
He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game. And here's Sasser. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Brown. There's the 3. Abaji with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 12. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Ball goes up and Valanciunas hammers it down. That's unstoppable.
Here's Bailey. Here's Brown. He's got 11. The floater. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Portland, Bailey taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Brunson with it. Give him 8 points now. Down low. Valanciunas. Oh, misses the dunk. Trailblazers lead by 12. Now here's Sasser. Pass to Brown. From outside the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Now Brunson. And here's Wagner. Back to Brunson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Attention Blazers fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazers breakers and sticks.
Deciding to change it up. Portland leading by 12. And here's Suggs. Give him 20. Pass to Brown. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, it's that old core, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Fleming. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Brunson. Give him 8. To the middle. And stolen by Suggs. Driving to the basket. And he goes in for the dunk.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Brunson with it. Pass to Abaji. It's Thompson, high post. To the paint. Here's Kispert. Can't get it to fall. Trailblazers lead by 16. Now here's Suggs. 22 points for him. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
So it's Portland now. Now Suggs. Pass to De Silva. Back to Suggs. Here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Picked his pocket. And now the Mavs on the run. And there it is for him. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Thompson's got a very strong frame, so he's just shrugging off the D.
Here's Brown. Knocks down the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 19.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Topic. Still without a bucket. Kispert, right side. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Sasser. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sasser's got his second basket.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Kispert outside. To the inside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Mavericks making a switch here. Now Portland with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Sasser outside. Pass to Brown. Here's De Silva. Out to the right wing. Here's Kamari. Pure from three-point range. Kamari's got 5 points now in the quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Inside. .44 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
And he drops it first. The Mavericks making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's McCollum. No made baskets yet. The layup off target.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Sasser. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Here's Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Over McCollum. And he's off from 17. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their point.
The Mavericks, 54.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Topic. Wagner outside. Lets it fly. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
Here's Richardson. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Wagner for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
But if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Back to Sasser. Driving in. Pass to Richardson. 5 on the clock. Oh, sweet move.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
McCollum outside. Hits the trifecta. McCollum's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
Pass to Sasser. Here's Kamari to the middle. Richardson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. McCollum outside. There's the triple. And the Mavericks, another 3.
And CJ has such trust in the mechanics of his shot. He gets the ball and is able to drop right into that J.
Pass to Batase. Back to Sasser. It's tipped. Thompson in the post. And it's good. 2 points.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Portland leading by 20. Sasser outside. Outside Richardson. The 3 ball. Lively grabs the miss. And Dallas with possession. Here's Topic. McCollum outside. Wagner for three. Back to McCollum. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
There's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's an 18-point lead. Pass to Fleming. Back to Suggs. Here's Fleming to the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Suggs has got 26.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Here's Brunson. Great D that time from Suggs. Portland leading by 20. With the drive. Pass to Fleming. Now Mobley. Covered by Lively. Suggs with it. Right wing. Here's the three. Drains the triple. Fleming's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Wagner for three. Another miss by Wagner. Here's Brown. Now here's Suggs. Offline from the high post.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there. Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Pass to Brown. And counted from 19 feet away.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Outside Brunson. Outside Reddish. Here's Lively. And it's Portland with a rebound. Here's Bailey. Suggs outside. Pass to Bailey. Tries it from 19. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
And here's Brunson. Wagner for three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Wagner's got 7 points here in the quarter.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous laps there defensively.
Here's Bailey. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Wagner outside. Fires for three. Mobley grabs the board.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Here's Bailey. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Lively. Inside. And it's Wagner missing. Timeout called. Portland.
Guarded.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Pass to Pippen. Richardson for three. Drops in the three. Richardson's got 9 points in the quarter. Now Kispert.
Portland foul. Richardson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Thompson outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
As fearless as they come for a young player, Thompson going right at the defense.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Now Portland with it. They're on a 16-7 run. And here's Richardson. Pass to Marshall. Clock at 6. Here's Pippen. Back to Marshall. Thompson with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Abaji. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
There's a screen. Here's Pippen. Here he goes. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Trailblazers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Suggs.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Goes up on the wing. Topic, no good.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Niang outside. To the inside. Pass to Marshall. Here's Fleming. Valanciunas covering. Here's Fleming. Here's Marshall. Off target from outside. Here's Topic. Count it.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Richardson. A rare miss for him. Pass to Topic. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. And they start out the postseason with a